I'm on my way to my event, so I just wanted to chit chat with y'all because I haven't been able to chit chat. A chick been under the weather. I don't know what's going on. The flu was going around. Everybody sniffling, coughing, and yakking. It's just like, my God. And I think it's probably the weather. The weather is changing. 1 minute is up, 1 minute is down, and But I just want to give a shout out to everybody. Say I miss y'all. Um, um, the Black Therapy Show will be popping this Sunday. All my shows will be over by then. What else? First of all, my man died. Now, when my niece told me that D'Angelo died, my whole life flashed in front of my life. Um, D'Angelo came out at a time in the 90s, to be exact, 95. There was a lot going on in 95. I was dealing with my thug Love, and his name was Love, and he wore braids, and that whole song was like, she's my lady. Everybody in the park don't know that's my girl, and that energy. It was just such a connection. I really liked his energy, his music, and it's so deep that he didn't feel like that himself. To know that he was so loved. Now you see, where everybody giving him honors and tributes and stuff like that. He was definitely loved and appreciated, and his music will definitely is written down in history. The next thing is to send our condolences out to his family. You know, I knew he had other children, but they're not in the limelight like that. I know he has a daughter and another son, but his main child that everybody knows about, the love child. I call it the love child of Neo Soul because his mother is the godmother of Neo Soul and his father is the godfather of Neo Soul. So we definitely want to give a shout out to his mom. To his son, excuse me. Rest in peace, Angie Stone. Yes, I want to give a shout out to her too. We want to give a shout out to Angie Stone because if it wasn't for Angie Stone's energy, love, and her connection, we wouldn't have a D'Angelo, and so many people, let me tell you, like, people are so rude online about her age, her weight, her look. Let me tell you something. Love don't have no face. It don't has no color. When you love somebody, you love somebody. You understand what I'm saying? And her love for him couldn't save their relationship. And it's so sad because she said it. She said she told her son the video that he did, How Does It Feel? She said to him, that's when I knew I lost your father. Because he became an instant sex symbol right after that video. And once you become a sex symbol and you're not a man that know how to control your energy, you're going to be sleeping with everyone. You're going to be with, how can you say, anybody that just throw their panties at you, you're going to grab them and pull them. And maybe he never got this attention that he ever got because Angie said when she met him, he was like a little nerd. He was into his music, pants falling down, and, he didn't feel comfortable. Like, she had to push him, like, you're a good looking man. Let me braid. And she said she didn't braid his hair. She had to do it with strings. So that whole Brown Sugar album in the beginning with him with the braids, it was Angie Stone. So we definitely gotta give Angie Stone that respect that, she did. And it's so serious that he left with her 7 months later. Isn't that something? It's so bad because you can be on this earth and you can have your soulmate. And I believe that was her soulmate. Okay? I think people get it twisted. Soulmates are ones that you cannot have in this lifetime. You understand what I'm saying? That's why y'all souls is connected. And maybe next lifetime they can have each other, but this lifetime they were able to produce a child, produce beautiful music with their, with them. And I appreciate it. The Brown Sugar Baby, even her album, he helped her with her album. Hey everybody, I know, let me see. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was definitely iconic. Her album, his album, you know, I can't even imagine. She even, she said when she was pregnant with him, right? Pregnant with her son. And she was on her way to an award show to be by his side. Do you know they took her out of the car, put him in a I mean no, they put him in a car, took him out the car, put him in a car, and he walked in with Vivica Fox. Isn't that something? Just because they felt like she wasn't the look for him and they didn't want to show that she was pregnant. See, that's the industry. And if y'all get it, if y'all a fan of him, y'all notice that he was back and forth in the industry. He didn't stay too long. He came back. He did something. He came too long, because they said he was fighting his own personal, demons that he had to go through. But cancer is serious. This is why we tell our men, please, please make sure you check yourself out, because you don't want something to happen at the last minute and you can't do anything about it. Y'all will overlook it, overlook different symptoms and things like that. No, check your body out. Don't be a scaredy cat. Go check yourself out. Make sure that you're okay, because if you can get prevention from the beginning, that's what you want. You want prevention. And I hope that his death, Chadwick Boseman, all of them, beautiful men, creative artists dying of cancer. You understand? It's because we need more early prevention with the cancer. Also, what we learned from this situation: don't let nobody tell you who to love, who to feel, who to enjoy. Who cares what? If you see love through them, if you see beauty through them, that's through you. Nobody else matters. And I think that's what messed up with Mr. D'Angelo. He let those people in his ears and all of that talk, in his ears, and he just removed his baby mother. And you really loved her, because I believe they really loved each other. I believe they really love each other. The industry is crazy. I never wanted to be a part of the industry. Shout out to Big Daddy Kane. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know who's Buddy. I don't know who's Buddy. Is it somebody named Buddy in the what you call it? Or you talking about me? Because you can get off my line. Okay, Buddy. Anyway. But yeah, I'm just, we want to honor and salute D'Angelo. Only reason why I'm here, I wanted to give a shout out to him and his Angie Stone. They were awesome. They are really awesome, and they're definitely going to be missed. I'm the type of person. Hold on. You have to learn from your situations, your life, love, family, friends. Okay, hold on. I was talking to my brother. Oh, okay. All right. Because I didn't know, because I don't like when people come on people timelines. Hold on. Or come in people lives and be disrespectful. I'm not with that. Because I'm taking the time out for myself. I could be enjoying my cab ride because I'm about to do a big show. I do Fashion Week Brooklyn. Everybody be supporting New York Fashion Week. But we do have a Fashion Week Brooklyn that caters to black designers, up and coming designers from all over the world. We there for models, beautiful black models from all over the world. So we give an outlet to any artist, makeup, hair, production, and stuff. So that's why, I got my little funky glasses on. Everybody like my glasses. Thank you. But yeah, love, music, Like, let me tell you something. I always listen to neo soul. I've always been a neo soul person, but this time, he woke up the neo soul spirit. You know, it took you way back to the '90s. He really is like the Godfather. And y'all want to hear something? Angie Stone been out since the '70s, late '70s. They always used her as helping the talent. Like, they needed her to help the talent. Her energy was so good that, she can bring out the best in talent. So I think that when she came out with her album, did very well. I bought it. I listened to it. It was beautiful. I didn't care about how she looked. I thought she was beautiful. When your music is beautiful and your soul is beautiful, that's what that's what shines. But if you rotten and nasty, it shines. I don't care how cute you are. you know so her soul was beautiful. Even when she did the R&B divas, I really liked her more than I liked everyone else. I was in a state of shock. Them girls made my I was just so disappointed. I'm sorry. I was just so disappointed in a lot of the R&B divas up there. I'm still not messing around with Kelly Price. I put her on a timeout for damn near 2.5 years, and here she goes. She came back out for 5 minutes and started some trouble and left again. People, people, people. But definitely, I hope that we learn from this loss. Love who you love. Don't let nobody tell you who to love. Be you. And don't diss somebody so you can get to the top. You have a lot of that. People would diss their loved ones or people that was there from the beginning and go be with somebody else. And you like, for real? Please. But definitely thank you for y'all standing in for a little while. I don't know what else is going on because I don't care about what's going on. Because I've been just doing fashion, beauty, and trying to keep myself up. Because, there's a lot of colds and stuff going around. Colds, flu, sniffling, all that stuff. So you gotta keep your what you call it, your teas up. Make sure you got your lemon and gingers and stuff. Keep your teas up. And y'all have a beautiful day.